Chapter number 4 about data and analysis. I will try to cover all the possible multiple choice questions from this chapter. Question number 1. Raw facts and figures are called information, data, knowledge, database. It's a data. Data refers to raw facts and figures that have not yet been processed. Processed data is known as data, information, storage, input. The correct option is information because information is data that has been processed and organized in a meaningful way. The process of gathering data from different sources is called data processing, data collection, data analysis, and data storage. The correct option is the data collection. Because data collection means gathering facts and figures from people, objects, records, or events. Data analysis is used to delete data, interpret data, and find patterns, store data, transfer data. Correct option is interpret data and find patterns. Data analysis helps us examine data, identify patterns, and draw useful conclusions. Question number 5. Which of the following is used to represent data visually? Charts, graphs, tables, all of the above? Correct option is all of the above. Because tables, charts, and graphs are all common methods used to present data clearly. Question number 6. Which of the following is an example of data? Student marks, weather report, final result, news article. The correct option is student marks. Because student marks are raw numeric facts, so they are data. Question number 7. The process of understanding the meaning of analyzed data is called data storage, data interpretations, data deletion, data transfer. The correct option is data interpretation. Because data interpretation means explaining what the analyzed results show. Question number 8. A survey is a method of data analysis, data collection, data storage, data processing. The correct option is data collection. A survey collects data by asking questions from many people. Which chart is commonly used to compare quantities? Bar chart, pie chart, line graph, histogram. The correct option is bar chart. A bar chart is mainly used to compare values across categories. Question number 10. A pie chart represents trends over time, parts of a whole, random numbers, text data. It shows parts of a whole. A pie chart shows how each part contributes to the whole. Data that describes qualities or characteristics is called quantitative data, qualitative data, numerical data, and statistical data. The correct option is qualitative data. Qualitative data describes categories or features such as color, type, or opinion. Numerical data that can be measured or continued is called qualitative data, quantitative data, descriptive data, text data. The correct option is quantitative data. Because quantitative data is numeric and can be measured or counted. Question number 13. Data collected directly from people or experiments is called secondary data, primary data, processed data, stored data. The correct option is primary data. Because primary data is collected first-hand from the original source. Question number 14. Data collected from reports, books, or websites is known as primary data, secondary data, raw data, numeric data. Correct option is secondary data because secondary data has already been collected by someone else and comes from existing sources. Question number 15. Data processing converts raw data into storage, information, files, input. The correct answer is information. When data is processed and organized meaningfully, it becomes information. Question number 16. A table organizes data in rows and columns, charts, diagrams, pictures. The correct option is rows and columns because a table arranges data systematically in rows and columns for easy reading. Question number 17. Graphs are used to store data, present data visually, delete data, and compare data. The correct option is the present data visually. Graphs help display data in visual form so that patterns can be seen easily. Question number 18. Which graph shows trends over time? Pie chart, line graph, bar chart, table. The correct option is line graph. Because a line graph is useful for showing changes and trends across time. Data accuracy means data is correct, data is consistent, data is old, data is deleted. The correct option is data is correct. Because accurate data is correct and close to the true or actual value. Reliable data means data is consistent and trustworthy. Data is old, data is random, data is deleted. The correct option is data is consistent and trustworthy. Reliable data gives dependable and consistent results. Question number 21. Which of the following is used for data collection? Survey, interview, observation, all of the above. The correct option is all of the above. Because survey, interview, and observation are all common methods for collecting data. A pie chart is best used to show trends, proportions, tables, numbers. The correct answer is proportions, because a pie chart shows proportions or percentages of categories as parts of a whole. Question number 23. Data visualization helps user to understand data easily, delete data, store data, copy data. The correct option is understand data easily. Because visual presentation of data makes comparison and understanding easier. Question number 24. Entering collected data into a computer system is called data entry, data deletion, data storage, data formatting. The correct option is data entry. Data entry means inputting, collecting data into a computer system so that it can be stored, processed, and analyzed. Question number 25. Spreadsheet. Which software is commonly used for data analysis? Spreadsheet, text editor, media player, paint program. The correct option is the spreadsheet, because spreadsheet software is widely used to organize, calculate, analyze, and present data in tables and charts form. Question number 26. Observing people or events to collect data is called experiment, observation, interview, analysis. The correct option is observation. Observation is a data collection method in which information is gathered by watching people, objects, or events carefully. Question number 27. Identifying trends and relationship in data is a part of data analysis, data entry, data storage, data deletion. The correct option is data analysis, because data analysis involves examining data to discover pattern, trends, and useful relationships. Question number 28. Checking data for errors before analysis is called data validation, data deletion, data comparison, data compression, data formatting. The correct option is data validation, because data validation checks whether the entered data is reasonable, complete, and free from obvious error. Question number 29. Asking questions to many people to collect information is called observation, survey, experiment, simulation. The correct option is survey, because a survey collects data by asking the same or similar question to many respondents. Question number 30. Which of the following represent quantitative data? Height of a student, color of cars, name of cities, types of animals. The correct option is height of students. Because quantitative data is numerical and measurable, heights can be measured using numbers. Question number 31. Which of the following is qualitative data? Age of students, temperature, color of shirts, weight. Answer is color of shirts, because qualitative data describe qualitative or categories. Color is descriptive, not numerical. The process of arranging data in a meaningful form is called data organization, data deletion, data compression, data scanning. Correct option is data organization, because data organization arranges data systematically so it can be used and analyzed more effectively. Question number 33. A histogram is used to represent continuous data, images, text, files. Correct answer is continuous data. because a histogram is a graph used to show the frequency distribution of continuous numerical data. Graphical representation means question number 34. The graphical representation of data helps to understand data quickly, delete files, store program, install software. The correct option is understand data quickly. Because graph and charts makes data easier to read, compare, and interpret quickly and easily. Question number 35. Collecting information by asking question face to face is called observation, interview, graphing, calculations. Correct answer is interview. Because an interview is a data collection method in which questions are asked directly to a person. Question number 36. A frequency table is used to show how often values occur, only pictures, program errors, hardware parts, how often values occurs. Because a frequency table records how many times each value or category appears in a data set. Question number 37. A bar chart is most suitable for comparing categories, showing only percentages, writing paragraphs, storing records. The correct option is comparing categories because bar charts are useful for comparing quantities of different groups or categories. Question number 38. Removing mistakes or unnecessary values from data is called data cleaning, data drawing, data printing, data sharing. The correct option is data cleaning. Because data cleaning improves data quality by removing errors, duplicates, or irrelevant values. Question number 39. A data set is a collection of related data, a computer device, a programming language, a software program. Correct answer is a collection of related data. A data set is an organized collection of related data values or records. Question number 40. Data analysis is widely used in business, education, science, all of the above. Correct answer is all of the above because data analysis is useful in many fields including business, education, science, health, and research.